Break the internet to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom for today is a relatively new one, and it is to break the internet. Now, to break the internet, grab my magnifying glass, of course means to, it's slang to post something on the internet or do something on the internet that actually causes it to malfunction. Now, I've worked with a couple of companies and in some companies that have actually broken the internet, meaning they had so much volume coming into their business that it shut their websites or the internet service provider that was hosting their websites down for a certain period of time, usually not too long, or they wouldn't still be in business. So it's possible to break the internet temporarily, and just like anything, things don't work 100% of the time, no matter what. Nothing does. So if we're expecting something to, we're gonna be upset. Which reminds me, I have to call garbage company today because they didn't empty our recycling trash all the way. Mental note. So breaking the internet, what does that have to do with growing and building and supersizing our business? And do we really want to break the internet? Probably not, especially if that's a way that we're bringing people into and exposing them to our business. We want to be popular. We want to have our brand out there. We want to have our voice out there, but we really don't want to do things that cause things that we count on to not work. Our question for the annual challenge today, I'm asking 2 questions every day just to kind of make December a lighter month than all of the things that we've done so far this year in that challenge. But the question was, what would you do if the internet ceased to exist? And I think it's really an important part of any plan that we have for our business. How dependent are we on the internet? And if the internet breaks, or if something goes down, or if it's the same thing as having a plan if the electricity goes out for your business. What are you going to do, and how are you going to continue to operate if certain things happen? And I know everybody's added pandemic to their emergency plans since 2020. Prior to that, most of us didn't have a pandemic plan in there. And we certainly didn't have a plan for the world's going to shut down. 80% of the world or more is going to shut down because it's not essential industries. And I guess we need to be a part of defining what is and isn't essential for people, depending on what our business is. So social media is a huge part of many of our businesses nowadays. How do you use that? And how do you make sure that you're putting the message out there, creating the brands and the personas that you want your business to represent? That's something to consider and think about. But again, we don't really want to break the internet. We want things that we depend on to continue to function and have plans in place in case they don't. Because Murphy's Law says, if it can go wrong, it will at some time. So we always want to be prepared. I'm trying to see what my notes say. Oh, what are you known for? You want to have your reputation and what you're known for. Remember, our reputation isn't really what we create. It's the impression that we create in other people's lives. And we always want to make sure that we're leaving them better than before they met us, and that they want to continue to do business with us over and over and over again. Love to know your experience with this. Have you ever posted something that caused your website to get overwhelmed and shut down if you have a website? Have you ever posted a video that went viral? Have you ever And how is the internet, how are you using it in your business today? And what do you recommend for other people? I know a lot of people that are part of my circle, their entire livelihood and business depends on the internet. So we want to make sure that that continues. So let's all commit to one another. We're not going to break the internet. We're going to continue to use it in ways that help our business and the world to thrive. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, see you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. Where does it come from? This one, of course, the internet, it's all been around since the internet, but do you think I could find a who first said broke the internet? No. So it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's only like a 20-plus year industry. All right, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.